All right, check this out. Marlon Ladd here. I'm coming to y'all to tell you about a scam that me and Bell just went through. Luckily, it didn't get us, but it almost did. I am a on-site director off of YouTube, through SmartShoot. And so what happens is people that do like YouTube videos, if they need a video done, like YouTube or SmartShoot will connect them with videographers that can do their promos and things like that for them. Okay, so I got an email from SmartShoot. I think it was last Friday. It was this pitch from a person named Jason Pham. Supposed to be with this company called Stylecaster. And so I'm like, okay, so it was like this shoot was going to be a great video shoot. It was about having a makeup artist with two models. And so it was going to be 2 1-hour segments of the makeup artist putting makeup on the models. Okay, and so the talent was supposed to get like, I think 5,600 divided between the makeup artist and the 2 models. And then the videographer was supposed to get $5,000. So I was like, okay, that sounds like a good deal. So in the email, it listed how everything was supposed to go. It was very detailed. And then at the very bottom, it said, if you are interested, contact Jason Pham with your portfolio, videos, things like that, basically your pitch. So that's what I did. I contacted him. And then after I did that, I thought about it. I was like, well, I got that email through SmartShoot. I guess I should have tried to go through SmartShoot. Anyway, let's fast forward past that. I sent Jason Pham this email talking about who I am. I'm a videographer, filmmaker. Here are some of my examples, and it was some links to some of the work that I had done. Okay, so he got back to me like the next day. He said he was impressed with the videos and wanted to hire me. So then, the price had dropped from like 10,600 to like, what was it? It was 8,000. Okay, so I asked him about that, and I was like, well, why did the price drop? And he said the scope of the videos changed a little bit, and so therefore, the price dropped. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll still do it for that amount. No big deal, whatever. So talking to him, he explained in very detailed emails what they were looking for. It was like the videographer was going to be responsible. They were going to send me an advance of $1,000 and an additional $4,000 to pay the talent that was supposed to be local here. Okay, so Bell was like, well, why does he want you to pay the talent? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe because he's not out of here. We looked up like the area codes for his number and for the number of the manager that he sent me, because the manager is the person that was supposed to have the makeup artist and the 2 models. And so those numbers were both out of New York. So I was like, I don't know, but everything seems legit. Jason Pham sent me a contract, and the contract was very detailed, and it was very sort of videographer pro oriented. Like if for some reason we couldn't reach the deadline because of unforeseen circumstances, then the videographer was not going to be liable for anything. Or if the shoot got canceled in the middle, something on their end, then the videographer was still going to receive 50% of the pay. And so it was some good things in there. There was nothing shady in the contract, except when he sent me the contract initially, it had another company's name listed on it. But I was like, people make those mistakes, so it's fine. So I sent the contract back and I said, listen, it doesn't have my name listed. He said, okay, fine, sorry about that. It was my mistake. He sent it back, corrected version, whatever. So he said the check was going to be sent out and I would receive it today, which is Monday, August the 6th. So I was like, okay. So last week, we know we're going to get this check. He has been Johnny on the spot with everything business, and it signed the contract. Contract was legit, whatever. So Bell and I were looking for, a studio where we were going to shoot this stuff. Okay. So we had a couple studios in mind. It was only going to be $35 an hour for each of the studios that we found, so not a big deal. We were looking at everything, and we were like, okay, the money is coming in. How are we going to allocate this money? I was going to rent a camera to do the shoot, so it would look really nice. I could also put that on my portfolio, add that to my other business videos, so everything was going to be legit. All right, so check's supposed to be here. So we were waiting for this check, and in the meantime, we are doing something that we probably shouldn't have done in the first place. We're spending extra money out of our own account because we know this check is coming. So little things that we needed now, maybe to get ready for the shoot or just in general, like we know this check is coming on Monday and we'll have $1,000, so no big deal. Fast forward to today, the check comes in, everything just like he said. Now, he gave me the name and the email of Ian Barton, IAN, who was supposed to be the manager for the makeup artist and the two models. So I had sent him an email and a text message, and it took him like 2 or 3 days to respond to my message. And in fact, I had told Jason, I said, listen, I already sent him a text message and an email and I didn't hear anything back. So, like, what's up? So then, Ian sends me an email back and he's like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Website is down, they have selected the two models and I will send you their model cards. So he sent me model cards for these two models. And then I was like, okay, fine. I was like, I'm securing the location where we can do the shoot right now. And I will let you know early next week, which is this week, what day it's going to be on for sure and all this other kind of stuff. So this was like on Thursday. I didn't hear back from him on Friday to say, okay, that sounds good or whatever. Didn't hear back from him. But I did hear back from him today. So he was like, yeah, everything will be fine. The makeup artist needs, 20 minutes to prepare for each segment. Each segment's going to be an hour, so we'll probably need to rent the location for 3 or 4 hours. That'll be fine, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Slow getting back to me, but whatever. All right, so we take the check to Bank First because we're going to open a business account. I had a business account at a different location, closed it down because I didn't like their fees. So we said, well, this will be the perfect time to open another business account. We'll open it with this check and then we'll pay them out of this check. So go to the bank account. We're trying to open everything up. Everything's going just fine, right? So then they said, we're gonna have to put a hold on this check for 11 days. So Belle was like, well, okay, maybe we can just go deposit that in our account. We'll just get $100 from our own account and open this. But Belle was like, well, can you, at least verify the funds? And so the lady that was helping us was very nice. And she was like, well, I will see what I can do. Might be able to get the check cash for you, whatever you need to do. Okay, because I was supposed to pay Ian Barton $4,000 out of this money. So they go to verify the funds. And then she comes back and she's like, I can't open an account for you guys today. This is a fraudulent check. It's like, what are you talking about? So yes, the check was fraudulent. And you know what? Looking at some things, like I had sent him an email while I'm in the office trying to open up this account. And I'm like, just got the check, just confirming everything is going smooth. And he's like, okay, well, go ahead and make sure and deposit it, don't delay. And he had sent me another email last week saying, once you get the check, make sure you deposit it within 24 hours. And Belle was like, that's strange. But everything else, it seemed legit. So I was like, not a big deal. I'll go ahead and deposit. I mean, you're expected to deposit a check anyway. Nobody's gonna hold on to a $5,000 check for 3 or 4 days unless you just got money floating around. So anyway, at the same time, I had sent Ian a message saying, okay, look, where do you want me to send the check of your money to? And who do I need to make it out to? And you know what he said? Could you please direct deposit that money into an account? Now, I read this, and then, the lady at the bank came and told us that it was a fraudulent check. So now it all makes sense. Jason, if this is his real name, wants me to deposit the check really quick and wants me to pay Ian like really quick. So basically what would have happened is, I don't know if they would have gotten our account information, probably, but this Ian is connected to Jason. So this money, which the bank would have paid out, would have gone to Ian. They would have gotten $4,000. Then we would have been responsible, or the bank would have been responsible to pay this money back. Okay, so they would have got some free money. And it's like, this is such an elaborate scam to try and get $4,000. So, it didn't work. I'm glad that it didn't work, but I'm pissed off about this. And they went through Smart Shoot, okay? And I'm gonna send an email to them and let them know what the heck is going on. But this is our life. This is our business. We were setting things up to try and get this done. And this was gonna be a good little business venture. Got some money coming in. Could have been a potential client in the future. So, it's jacked up. I'm sure a lot worse has happened to a lot of people out there, but I'm letting y'all know. Jason Pham, Ian Barton, Stylecaster, or whatever, like don't even mess with them. And you know what, looking at the freaking envelope that this came in, like it comes from somebody named David Netto, and this information is supposed to be from Stylecaster, 12751 East Camino Ancho in Tucson, Arizona, 85749, 8373 zip code. And then on the check, which the bank wouldn't let us keep the check, but there's a couple of different addresses and names on here. This is a copy of the check. They let us have this much. So it's from Bazemore Studios, 1419 East Boulevard K, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28203. And then there's another address, Charlotte Metro Credit Union, 718 Central Avenue, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28204. So this is all the information that they sent us, that they gave us. And, you know, like I said, I mean, we're just so upset about it. But I'm putting this out here because I'm so upset. I don't want to see anybody else get scammed by these people. And I'm about to hit up, you know, Smart Shoot and let them know. But anyway, like I said, they were going through Stylecaster. We had checked Stylecaster's website, like, you know, they're legit, or they look very legit. But what was strange was Ian Barton, like, they didn't have a website. Tried looking up his name, tried looking up the website for Flaming Models is what it was called. And his address is at flamingmodels.com. We never could find anything. But he said that their website was under construction, which is possible. I mean, you know, that happens in business, but anyway, it's a scam. So I just had to get this off my chest, and I'm pissed, but I just want to let y'all know. So anyway, I hope this helps y'all. All right, later. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on, okay? If you like these videos, definitely leave me a thumbs up.